Everything literally changed. So I went in for my review and had HR sitting there like, what the hell? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Yumbo. So today I want to talk to you about how I managed a full-time job and was scratching 24/7. The first thing I'm going to say is it did help that I'd been at this job a number of years, so everybody knew me and knew what I was all about. So when they started, I used to, in fact, because the bus services were so bad where I used to live, this came along every half an hour or so, and sometimes it didn't turn up at all, so I decided to walk. So 3 miles to and fro from work, and it used to take me an hour. So it was good because I used to meditate and, things became clearer. It was just a great thing, I used to, sweep out all the cobwebs in my head. I'd walk to work, an hour's walk, and thankfully my route wasn't busy. I'd be scratching all the way, and I didn't, When you scratch intensely like that, you stop caring very, very quickly about what others are thinking. Get to work, scratch. Even before I tried to put on my computer, I'm scratching. It was terrible. I even had one of those handheld vacuums I used to have because I used to feel terrible about seeing it. I'd have a piece of newspaper underneath my desk because it was that bad. It was just coming off me. And I used to hate to see it piling up, so number one, it made me feel bad. And I'm thinking, how about the cleaners when they come? Every time they get to my desk, they'll be thinking, WTF. I didn't need that pressure that I was putting on myself. I remember one of the ladies that used to tease me, but it was like, I didn't need all of that. Obviously she didn't. She knew me, I've got a sense of humor and thing, but when it comes to this thing, it's so serious that every little thing somebody says, even in jest, it just emphasizes the fact that you are in deep. There's a numerous amount of bathroom breaks. To look for the one that obviously wasn't so busy, and in each ladies there's like 3 cubicles, so every time I went in I was like, oh, thank God I'm alone. I can scratch my heart's content. If somebody came in, I used to have to stop or try and do it quietly. So remember, the skin is really dry, and in a bathroom that normally has good acoustics, it just used to make it quite loud. It's like crunch, crunch, crunch. And if anybody came in, you'd be thinking, what is going on? Ask the universe, please let me be the only one in the bathroom until I'm done. And most of the time I'd get what I want. Nobody said anything to me because I was still getting my job done. The main thing is I still got the job done. It didn't affect my job in that, well, we weren't terribly busy, so that did help, because again, the company was going through changes. And I did mention that my bosses had called me to decide what was going on, blah, blah. I mentioned this in my previous vlog. And they'd really tried to help. But like I said, the company was going through changes. We bought another company. And even though we bought another company, when they came in, there was actually more staff. So it felt, and it definitely was, it felt as if they'd taken over. So there were so many changes that I didn't get noticed, which was a good thing in itself. And then there was this South African guy, Caucasian South African guy. He didn't have much of a sense of humor, and everybody knew this, so they literally put him in a corner far from him because he used to like complain and stuff like that. So they just put him to one side and let him do his job, and so the company, like I said, they're really good guys, and you used to try and make everyone feel comfortable. So anyway, the reason why I mentioned that is because when the new other company came about, like I said, there was more staff. They just took over basically, and then we had to move to another area on the same floor. And you never guess who was sat right in front of me, and I just groaned. I thought, OMG, this guy doesn't have sense of humor. He doesn't chat with people. Now you put him in front of me. Always scratching, it's like I get in and I'm scratching. I scratch for 10-15 minutes before I even get to do any work. And nothing, and no one has ever upset me, regarding my condition, my skin, more than at that point. I'd known him for 6 years, and rather than talk to me, or find out what's going on, he went to one of the new managers and they called me in, and it really upset me. I remember that now. And it's the only time it's, although not face to face, but you know basically what's gonna, I don't want to sit in front of you because I don't want to have to watch you scratching. And everybody was quite appalled about it. They kept asking me, how long you guys been working together, blah blah blah. And I thought, oh, it's so disgusting the way he's behaved, you know. So we were in a pod of 4. Okay, so the pod's like that. I sat there and he was there facing me. So basically they moved him over here because we have like screens. So I didn't, you know, when they moved him diagonally it was better because the way you sit is like if you're sat opposite somebody, you're, you know, face to face. Whereas when they put him over there, I couldn't barely see him. Yeah, that was the only time that I felt, yeah, it really upset me. I mean, now it's making me tear up a little bit. And so, like I said, I got away with a lot because there was lots of changes going on in the company. And then shortly afterwards, I was called in for my review. So there's lots of changes. My new boss wanted to find out, you know, what's going on with my job, you know. Everything literally changed. So I went in for my review and I had HR sitting there. Like, what the hell? Uh-oh, what is HR doing here? Anyway, to cut a long story short, I was made redundant and it was the happiest and the best thing could happen for me. All I thought was, oh, thank God. Oh my goodness, thank you. That is super. It's gonna give me some time to heal. And so that's pretty much it. If anybody is going through topical steroid withdrawal, don't go looking for a full-time job. It's just not gonna happen, you know, just. If you're already in a job and you've been there a number of years and they know you, then fine, you know. But it just adds to the stress because you're fretting because you spend so long in the bathroom scratching. That's pretty much it. I'm glad that's all out now because I've been avoiding it. It's something that I should have talked about, you know, weeks ago, but I just wasn't in the right frame of mind to have to go down that road. And it's just a horrible experience. I just want you to know what I've been through. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'll see you in my next vlog. Thank you. Goodbye.